The job market is cooked, bro. Holy moly, buckle up, cause the job market ain't just toast, it's a burnt, unbuttered Pop-Tart sitting at the bottom of a corporate trash can. If you've ever tried applying for a job in the last few years, you probably already know, something's fishy. Actually, the whole ocean's rotten. Let's break down this catastrophe, one steaming pile at a time. Online job platforms are a clown fiesta. Remember when applying for a job meant dropping off a resume in person and maybe chatting with a human being? Now, it's like throwing your resume into a digital volcano. On platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed, a single job posting can rack up hundreds, sometimes thousands, of applicants in just days. What happens next? Most resumes get instantly filtered out by some cold-hearted robot called an applicant tracking system, ATS. It scans your resume for keywords like a Terminator with a business degree, and if it doesn't find exactly what it's looking for, zap. Rejected. You could be the perfect human for the role, but if your resume says collaborated and the ATS once worked closely, you're toast. Bro, ghost jobs are haunting the market. Now here's the kicker, some of those jobs aren't even real. According to a 2024 survey by Resume Builder, 30% of companies are advertising roles they have no intention of filling. That's not just rude, it's diabolical. Why do they do it? To make it look like the company is growing. To collect resumes just in case they need someone later. To appease investors or boards with fake momentum. To burn time like it's free popcorn at a movie theater. So while you're pouring hours into custom cover letters and talking personality quizzes for a fake marketing assistant role at Tech Synergy 360, they're out here flexing for their shareholders. Crud. Entry-level jobs that want you to have lived 3 lives. You ever seen a job titled Entry-Level Marketing Coordinator and then read that it requires 3 to 5 years of experience, knowledge of 47 software platforms, a master's degree, and maybe even a working time machine? You're not alone. A LinkedIn analysis found that 35% of so-called entry-level jobs require 3 or more years of experience. Golly gee, what part of entry are we misunderstanding here? The corporate world wants a 21-year-old with the resume of a 45-year-old exec, but is only willing to pay them in experience and expired coffee vouchers. It's absurd. College degrees ain't what they used to be. Once upon a time, a college degree opened doors. Now it might get you a thank you email and an invite to a "we'll keep your resume on file" limbo zone. When everyone has a degree, it's not special anymore, it's the new high school diploma. Supply went up, value went down. Basic economics. But here's the dirty truth, who you know, or who you're related to, matters way more than what you know. Got connections? You're golden. Got a 4.0 GPA and no rich uncle in middle management? Good luck, kid. It's a networking game, not a meritocracy. Job interviews, theater of the absurd. You made it past the bots and the ghost postings, hooray! Now get ready for an interview that feels more like a bad improv show.
What's your greatest weakness? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? If you were a tree, what kind would you be?
What are we doing here? This ain't a personality quiz from a cereal box. Studies show these questions aren't even good predictors of performance. But hey, they're tradition, right? Insert eye roll in jazz hands. AI and automation, the entry-level Grim Reaper. Here comes another twist of the blade. AI and automation are chomping through entry-level jobs like a Roomba on steroids. Think data entry, customer service, even basic journalism and copywriting. Replaced by algorithms faster than you can say resume optimization. If the machines take all the starter jobs, where do people even begin anymore? Are we just gonna fast forward to a future where we all chill on universal basic income and stream Netflix while robots do our taxes and fold our laundry? Okay, that actually sounds kinda nice, but still, how do we get there without economic collapse? And just when you thought things couldn't get any crispier, the Federal Reserve's current interest rate is sitting at a toasty 4.5%, the highest it's been in years. Why? The Fed hikes rates to cool down inflation, like splashing cold water on a flaming economy. Lowering rates does the opposite, it jumpstarts growth by making borrowing cheaper. But with rates this high, loans for businesses and consumers get pricey, spendin' slows down, and employers tighten their belts faster than a dad at a buffet. That means less hirin', more firin', and a job market that's feelin' the squeeze. Basically, the Fed's trying to fix the economy by kinda breaking it on purpose. Smart? Maybe. Fun? Absolutely not. Job fairs, corporate theater with no cast. Ever gone to a job fair, dressed up like you're about to meet the queen, only to be told to just apply online? Companies show up for PR optics, not to actually hire folks. It's like a haunted house, looks exciting on the outside, but you're really just walking through a fog machine and collecting stress balls with logos. Spoiler alert, most of those paper resumes end up in the trash before your Uber even pulls out of the parking lot. We're not lazy, the system's just broken. The modern job market is a rigged claw machine. You keep putting in coins, but the arm's too weak to ever grab the prize. Between fake job ads, AI overlords, useless interviews, and resume black holes, it's no wonder people are feeling hopeless. This isn't a pull yourself up by your bootstraps problem, it's a the boots are on fire and the floor's made o' lava kind of problem. So yeah, the job market's cooked. Extra crispy. But that doesn't mean we stop trying. It means we start callin' it like it is, and maybe, just maybe, start building something better. So, what the heck can you do when the market's cooked harder than a microwave burrito at 2 a.m.? Well, first off, you gotta play the game, even if the board's rigged. That means tailoring your resume for every single job. Yeah, it's exhausting, but those silly applicant tracking systems won't even look at your stuff if you don't sprinkle in their secret keywords. Second, network like your rent depends on it, because it probably does. Bug people on LinkedIn, go to awkward meetups, DM that guy from your high school who's now somehow a solutions architect. Be bold, be weird, be desperate, but in a chill, professional way. And hey, if corporate life is a locked door and you forgot the key, maybe pick up a trade. Welders, electricians, HVAC techs, these folks are in demand and making more than some entry-level office zombies. Or grab a gig job or side hustle, DoorDash, YouTube, pet sitting, interpretive dance on TikTok, whatever floats your falling apart economic boat. Be open to relocating, if that's an option, and if all else fails? Live off the land, sell some plasma, or move back in with your parents and pretend it's multi-generational living. Golly, ain't that a fancy term for I'm broke but tryin'? The point is, survival's still winnable, even if the market's on fire, just gotta dodge the flames, my friend.